What's up, you guys? So Webb here from OneGlanceTrader.com, and in this video I'm really excited because I'm releasing the infamous OGT RSI MTF indicator absolutely free on the TradingView platform. Now, the RSI MTF indicator has probably been one of my most popular indicators. It's an indicator that I still use today, whether I'm trading Forex or I'm trading stocks. And I'm super excited to get this onto the TradingView platform, not only to benefit my trading, but also to benefit your trading. So what we're going to do in this video, we're going to go through the input settings, how it all works, go through a Forex examples and go through some stock examples as well, and the applications on how to use this particular indicator. And again, I'll link down below. I've done a number of trading strategies which uses the RSI MTF indicator as well, so you guys can have a quick jumpstart guide on how to benefit and trade and make money using this particular indicator. Now, if you guys are interested in trading or developing your own TradingView indicators, click the first link down below and it takes you to a coder that I've now been using solely for all my TradingView indicators on Fiverr. And he's really good. He's fairly priced as well. But if you mention when you message him, mention that you're from the OGT YouTube channel, and he'll make sure that he gives you a discount on the quote of the indicator you decide to create. So again, you can create your own indicators on TradingView. Click the link down below, and then send a brief out to the coder that is mentioned in there, and he will sort you out and also will give you a good price. Don't forget to mention the YouTube channel. So because you can see now I have got the OGT RSI MTF indicator on my screen. So what we're going to do now first is show you guys how to get it added to your screen as well. So if you just type in OGT, it will bring up inside the public library all the indicators that I have. I've just released this, so it might take, by the time this video gets released, you guys will see this inside your public library. But when you do see it, it's called the OGT RSI MTF indicator. Make sure you star it, select it, and then it will appear on your screen. So let's go through the input settings first before we go through these red and green colors, as well as this box at the top. So if you click on the gear icon, the input settings, again, fairly similar to the MT4 version of this indicator. Again, you select your RSI period, you select your overbought and oversold levels. From memory, the default setting is 80-20, but again, you can change that to the 70-30, which is the more traditional view. And then what you do is you select the time frames you want to select, and what it will do is, if the time frames you select are both overbought or oversold simultaneously, it will then show these red and green kind of dashed lines, which we'll go through inside a second. So you can add as many or as little overbought, oversold time frames as you want. And again, you've obviously got the basic styling, and you can change all the good colors and all that kind of good stuff as part of this on there. So the way I like to kind of trade this, I like to trade whether it is the 5-minute chart or the hourly chart or 4-hour or daily chart. I like to have at least a minimum of 2 time frames selected, which is my current trading time frame, as well as 1 to 2 time frames below the current trading time frame. And that's the reason why I do that, is because I'm looking for the lower time frames all to be overbought or oversold simultaneously, as well as my trading chart. And when the fastest time frame comes out of overbought, oversold, that's then telling me that there's a potential sign of a reversal coming, and that's where I start getting excited looking at the trade. So the way it works is, because the RSI overbought, oversold, similar to most oscillators, are considered as kind of reversal signals. So when a commodity, stock, index, whatever you're looking to trade, becomes overbought, and this is on the 4-hour chart here, and I'm looking at the 60-minute and the 4-hour chart both being oversold or overbought. So when it becomes oversold on both time frames, what it will do is it will shade a line across your chart, across the bars that are overbought, oversold at the same time, and the default is shaded in red. The reason why it's shaded in red is because price is overbought, it may potentially pull back or reverse, and it's that element there, that pullback or reverse, is the piece that we're interested in, to then take a short position. And the same goes in for oversold. So when we are oversold on, I'm going to pick this example here because you've got this zoom in features in there. You can see, actually let's go across slightly to here. So as you can see here, we are below 30 on the 4 hour, and during these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bars, we were also oversold on the 1 hour time frame as well, and therefore that is considered as green. And the reason why it's green, because again it's an oversold, and more than likely it's giving us a early warning system or early warning sign that price is going to reverse to the upside. So if we have a look at some of these signals, and again, I call them signals, but again, I don't trade these as overall signals. I wait for other confirmations, and again, I've done a number of videos on the channel there. I'll put a link in inside the description to my trading strategies, which will have a lot of that stuff inside there. But as you can see, what I'll do actually is just take a screenshot of this because it's just easier for me to draw on here. So you can see here we've got overbought, and then we've got a pullback, a slight pullback there, which then was a continuation of the trend. Again, overbought, pullback, overbought, and then this overbought here kind of became the kind of start of the reversal of the downtrend. Then we've got oversold, you had a move up, and then you had two oversolds, and now you got the continue move up, overbought, down, oversold, and now price is starting to go up. But you kind of get the gist of what this indicator tries to do. And again, we're using multiple time frames to enhance our probability that we can capture whether it is a short on the pullback side or an actual full reversal happening from there. It doesn't tell you whether it's a pullback or a reversal. Again, it gives you that early warning system as part of that, and that's why you need to use other indicators to help support your kind of analysis from there. And one thing that's quite useful here is, as part of the TradingView version, is that we've got this dialog box here, which then reminds you what your overbought, oversold levels are, what time frames you've selected, and what is the current RSI values for both, or in this case, both time frames that we have actually selected on there. So that's how the indicator works. And just to show you as well that this also works for stocks as well. So you guys know that I'm trading the wheel strategy on Riot blockchain, and again, what I've done on this one is we're on a 30-minute chart, and I've selected the 1 minute, 5 minute, and 15-minute charts to be overbought or oversold. And what you can see over here in this price action over here, we've had 3 oversold signals on here, and then eventually we had that push up to the upside. And one of the ways I like to use this indicator is by defining a trend. Let's just try grab the trend over there, and then when we get these signals, we're looking for a break of the trend to confirm that it's a trend reversal and not just a little pullback in these scenarios over here, because we don't know if this pullback, which was a pullback in hindsight, but that could have been the new trend. But this pullback here was the actual break of a new trend. And you can use moving averages, support and resistance, trend lines, whatever you want to use. But again, it gives you that early warning system that something might be happening, soon relative to the time frame that you are trading. So let's get rid of that there now. And as you can see, it's current price action here as Riot pushes up to the upside. We, at this particular 30-minute candle, we had all 3 time frames on oversold territory, and you can see here the 1 minute chart is nearly at that 70 mark there, telling you that we are overextended and potentially we can get a move to the downside. And if I just zoom out to the 4-hour chart, so you can guys can kind of see what this do the daily chart might actually help. Just so you can see over here that I've drawn this ascending wedge kind of pattern here, and as you can see, we are now at this point of what we saw on the 30-minute chart, that we were overbought, and now that this is a resistance line over here, and that's the reason why I zoomed out, so you can see you got two touches there. So we've got confluence now as we head back to the 30-minute chart, that there's that one touch. Might be able to go back here, and then there's that two touch. So as we go back to this area over here, we saw that this would have been a nice reversal signal here. We didn't get one at this level, but we've got one again at this level. So what I'll be doing here from an options trading perspective is probably using a line like this, looking for price then to look to kind of either consolidate through and break out, or this could be a breakout, retest and up. So therefore, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen to price here. I actually think price will then come back down to touch these levels here. That's my kind of view, looking at the overall long term of Riot. But at this moment, I'm not going short here because there's no guarantees that that this is overextended enough. I do think we'll get some resistance and consolidation over here, but I think if price breaks through this particular trend line, then if I was trading this stock, even though I trade options, and I sell options, I don't buy options. Most people would buy a put at this area over here, or that's the terminology if you're trading options on Riot, for Riot to continue to go down. So that's kind of how the process works if you're trading that type of thing. But that's the fundamental aspects of the overall MTF indicator. So again, you can download it now. Here's the link for TradingView is also down below, and make sure if you want to get your own TradingView indicators, click that top link inside the description, so you head over to the coder that created this indicator and all my other TradingView indicators, which again I'll link to down below for the tutorial videos for those. So I hope you enjoy this video. I've got a few other indicators now on the end screen, and I shall see you guys in the next video.